We had some big wins and we had some upsets, and that's what postseason is all about, win or go home. And as our teams continue to play for a Valley title, more than half of the teams survived to the second round of sectionals. We'll get to all of that action when Friday Night Live begins.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special. Band there kicking us off, and welcome into Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osep, and I'm without my buddy Brandon Johansson. We're missing him tonight, but we didn't miss any of the action, and we get things started with two teams that met earlier in the season. Number 6 seeded Clovis at number 3 seeded Liberty, and things went well for the Patriots last time, winning 48-10. Did that momentum carry into postseason? Well, we'll see. Our game of the week goes to Clovis at Liberty, and Liberty is currently on a 7-game winning streak. You know, Sam Stewart Jr. has been a big part of those wins, no different tonight. But first, let's give a little love to Hector Gonzalez at quarterback, who is on the scramble. He keeps this play alive, and then he finds his man Hunter Riley, who makes a diving catch and keeps that drive going. But now it's Stewart time. He bounces out from the pile there, and he's going to punch it in for the first score, 7-0 Liberty. He wasn't done, but now he's going to go on defense. Clovis's Isaiah Robles looking downfield, but Stewart is all over this one. He's going to bounce around his guys, get to the outside, and this big play for Stewart on defense will set himself for a second touchdown a few plays later. Liberty's offense goes off from there. Gonzalez finds Damian Harless, who makes a beautiful leaping grab in the end zone on that quick play. Liberty up 28-7 at the half, and to show they weren't close to slowing up, they opened the second half with this 50-yard play. Titan Kendall Martin on the receiving end. Patriots going to win 42-20 and will face number 2 seeded Buchanan next week. So yeah, they're going to have a tough matchup coming up, but we'll give them some time to enjoy the big win tonight. And another team in Division I that we've been keeping an eye on all season has been the Bakersfield Drillers. Number 4 seeded BHS made a comeback win in big fashion, beating Clovis East 55-31 to get to the quarterfinals tonight. Would they get off to a hotter start against another visiting team from Fresno, the Ballard Knights? And the Driller band kicking it off with some Baby Shark doo-to-doo. I don't know that I know that song, but I'll have to look it up. In the first quarter, Bakersfield quarterback Cameron Williams rolls back to connect with Carl Jones, who runs it in for the touchdown. It's 7-0 Bakersfield. To the second quarter, we will go, and Williams, he's going to do it again, just like the girls getting their dance on, but a short toss this time to Isaiah Jernigan. And this play here boosts Bakersfield's lead to 16-0. But later in that second quarter, Williams, this time he's going to show off some of those legs. He keeps it himself for the short touchdown, 23-6 Bakersfield. And then just before halftime, Williams with a short pass to Elijah Lee. It's 36 Bakersfield. Over in Division II, Garces visiting the explosive offense in Tulare. Coach Gass there getting his guys going. Opening series, the Rams with a big stop on 4th down here. The play is no good there, but the drive would stall out and they'd have to punt it away. But then Ryan Beecher sacks the Tribe quarterback a little bit later. But later in that drive as well, Nathan Lamb to Willie James. This is going to be a touchdown play, 7-0. Garces would fall on the night, 34-27. And now we're going to look at some more D2 games. A game from last night, Stockdale at Tulare Western. Late in the second quarter, Stockdale Mustangs down 15-9. Quarterback Evan Burkhart, who always does the thing, over the middle to Jeremiah Gradowitz. But this guy making the play this time, he gets the big gainer here. Stockdale on the move. Later on that drive, Burkhart looks to pass, but he pulls it down, runs it to the near side. Yeah, we've been seeing this kid's legs all year. It's not going to change. He's going to get out there. The nice drive won't result in points for Stockdale, but the Mustangs get a touchdown in the third. That and their defense seals the upset, winning 16-15 to advance to the semis. They'll play at Rigetti next week. Over in Division III, number 2 seeded BCHS getting back on the field after a bye, hosting Highland tonight. BCHS ball Jacob Moran with the short pass to Ben Urasek, the big tight end there for the first touchdown of the night. It's 7-0 Moran, or 7-0. Then later Moran with a quick handoff to Dante Harris. He's going to get the short run inside to the end zone. It's 13 13-0. Then in the second, Moran fakes the handoff, passes to Chris Gutierrez in the end zone to make it 21-0 before halftime. The Eagles soar to win this one, beating the Scots 49-7. BCHS will host third-seeded Kingsburg next week. A lot of good games, but we still have a lot more to get to. Top-seeded Shafter coming off their bye week to open up their playoff appearance. Two other South Sequoia teams will go head-to-head. That's all coming up when Friday Night Live returns.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live!
There's that song again. Now I know the tune and it makes me want to dance, but as always I want to dance, right? Well, welcome into the Live Center here. The Garces Rams did not get the win tonight, but they got the win in the hearts of many veterans as they held a ceremony to honor their veterans ahead of Veterans Day. Everyone from the school, including players and cheerleaders, honored those who have served, and we're going to take a look at some of the pictures that they have from here. So you can see that, and then they also, St. Sebastian medals were presented to all the veterans in attendance, so we got some great pictures to look at here. So thank you to the Garces Rams for doing that and reminding us all that veterans are truly our heroes. And now we're going to get back to the action on the field, starting with a team who is riding high as the only undefeated team in our county. The Generals in the #1 seed in Division 5 as well. They're taking on Dos Palos. First quarter, Shafter with the ball. Alex Aguilar finds his target. Marco Rodriguez goes the rest of the way, getting the touchdown for Shafter. But here in the second quarter, Aguilar goes deep this time. Great pass here. Felix Chacon on the receiving end. He will score in that one, and toward the end of the half now, Shafter kicks it off. A few bounces, but here comes Tyree Martin. He picks this one up. Can he do it? Well, yes, he can. 75 yards later, he is getting the Broncos on the board. A big play there, but Shafter goes on to win 50-22. The Generals will host 5th-seeded Woodlake next week. Kennedy and Arvin, a showdown between South Sequoia rivals. Thunderbirds' David Estrada with the handoff to Manuel Beltran for the touchdown to get it started for the T-Birds here. They're the first to score, but the Thunderbirds' luck took a sharp turn. Kennedy with the kickoff, but the Bears' Gildardo Medina gets a hold of the ball after it takes a bounce. He finds the hole, and that's all he needs. He takes it all the way for the touchdown, speed it up there. Bears drop the extra point, but Kennedy up 7-6. Later in the third quarter, Kennedy would be up 17-13, but Jose Cota fools the Bears defense and hands it off to Tyreek Walker for the touchdown. And the Thunderbirds keep the lead and eliminate Arvin 44-20. In Division 4 quarterfinals also from yesterday, North on the road against Monache. First quarter, North Stars quarterback Shannon Ferguson deep to Cole Fields, who makes a cut. He's gone for a touchdown. North takes an early lead, but Monache would end up beating North in overtime 48-45. And number 8 Wasco is traveling to face a number 1 Porterville tonight. Wasco was dominant on both sides of the ball. They opened up the second half with a pick by senior Justin Horton. Next play, quarterback Jacob Villanueva hands off to Joel Rocha, and he will take this outside for the gain of 30 yards. And Villanueva again handing it off, but this time to Christian Alvarez for a touchdown. Wasco leads 13-0, but Wasco Tigers will go on to upset Porterville 20-7. So not too bad of a night for our area teams getting those upsets in, but we'll get to see many of them next week. Before we get there, let's take a look at the best of the best, top 3 on 23 when we return.
We're the Robert F. Kennedy Thunderbirds, and welcome back to 23 Up and Down!
The bands are hyped up tonight. Other teams on the road tonight as well. In Division 2, Frontier Titans fall against Rigetti, who will take on Stockdale next week. And over in Division 3, a battle of the Vikings, but the West Vikings would fall to Kingsburg 35-7. Kingsburg will travel to Bakersfield Christian for a big semifinal matchup.
And now it's time for the best plays of the night, and dare I say the best part of the night. We always say that, but you know what's better is trying to make Brandon dance, but I don't have him to do that here. So we're gonna get to the top 3 on 23. Let's see who made the cut, starting off with play number 3. It goes to Liberty. Hector Gonzalez finds Damian Harless, who makes a beautiful leaping grab in the end zone there. That was a fantastic play, really quick, but it was great. Number 2 goes to Arvin's Gildardo Medina as he recovers this kickoff return. You saw it earlier. He gets the ball after a bounce and then gets through Kennedy's entire defense for the score. An incredible play there. And then the top play on the night goes to Wasco senior Justin Horton, who has the pick. And take a look at this again. He gets that concentration, grabs it for the interception. Incredible play over Porterville. Yeah, one more look there. We're not going to get there, but you just want to see me, right? I get it. But thank you so much for joining me, and that will do it for us on Friday Night Live. We'll see you next week for those semifinals.